Okay, this is my most favorite one. I'll just close with this. Me in a science lab. That is when I was in the 8th standard. This is true. I remember the first time I saw a dissected frog. Do you remember a dissected frog? Right? You know what is the question I asked her? If you put it together, sew all these parts together and sew the stomach, will it live? Can you believe me? This is fact. This is me in the 8th standard. She said, no. I said, why? A stunt. I still remember that the teacher talking to me. Why? He's saying, the frog is dead. I said, yeah, we'll put it back, right? We'll sew it. No, can't live. This is my argument. And this is, I believe, the most potent argument. Think about it. It's pretty deep. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll close it. What is life? No, I'm not talking life is this, the philosophical side. No, I'm talking scientifically define life. This frog had the chemistry in place, right? The blood in place, everything is there. It had the physics in place. It had the biology in place. Why isn't the frog alive? I used to think, I studied about it, and there is the atheist perspective is there is neurons firing in the brain and stuff, and that makes you move your hand, body, and everything. I thought, what if we give it an electric shock? Remember, you see that in movies. I swear I'm not joking. This is fact. Can we, what if we figure out what is the level of electricity charge required for the frog to live? Will the frog live? No. What is missing? Everything is there. If my car, I shut it down, it's there in the garage now. I'll put in the key, start the current, it starts, right? Why can't you just put a current and start this frog? You can't, because it's dead. What do you mean by dead? What do you mean? There is no answer. Yes, heart stops beating. What if I put a defibrillating pad and started beating again? Will it work? It won't work. There is a Frankenstein is simply not possible. Remember the Frankenstein movies? Head from here, leg from there and stuff. Not possible. Humpty Dumpty cannot be put together again. Right? Yeah. What does the atheist say? Sam Harris. And people love him. I don't know why they don't use their brains on this. Free will is an illusion. Free will is an illusion. That is, you are here by choice. They say no. Free will is an illusion. You can look it up. Free will is an illusion. That is, you are not here by your choice. There is some neurons flying, firing in your brain, which it is all self-determined. Because of your environment, because of the thought processes in your brain, it's happening. You are not deciding anything. Read. We exert no conscious control. You don't have control on anything. It's all self-determined. So in that case, let me ask you, that's what I ask these people. Let me ask you, they say that the body and everything is just made up of a bunch of chaotic atoms, molecules and electricity. Right, that's what we are. No joke, I believe in that. My body, your body, everything, this table, this laptop, it's a bunch of atoms, molecules, some fluids, electricity, right? So, if you look at my car, it's the same thing. It's atoms, molecules, electricity. I start my car, I go down the road and I run over somebody. Can I say, I didn't do this. It's my car and the car had self-determined to go and kill somebody. Will that be acceptable? No. The judge would say you were driving it. It was your choice. You didn't stop at the signal. It was a choice. And if you look at it, take it all in context. If everything is self-determined and free will is an illusion, will you say anybody has done something wrong? Think about it. If everything is determined, everybody is a zombie. You know a zombie, right? Everything is self-determined, dead, you are only there for procreation and feeding and eat even the ones who are weak. Is there something called as right and wrong? Because there is no free will. How can you say you have done something wrong? Because that person had free will. Am I right in saying that? If I am putting a gun at somebody's head and do something, if he does it and that thing is wrong, can the person be told, why did you do it? No, because it was not his free will, he was forced to do it. You getting what I am saying? If I put a gun to your head and say go and rob, you rob, whose fault is it? Mine. So if free will is an illusion and you don't have choice, is there something called as right or wrong? No. And that's what Sam Harris accepts.